Hi, welcome back to C Morning Show, everyone. We are fast approaching the final hour of our program, and we have got a great topic to get to for our next discussion. And as you know, the 2023 SEA Games ended just last week, and Indonesia finished third in the medal tally, raking in 242 total medals, which consists of 87 gold, 80 silver, and 109 bronze.
Yes, among those who brought home the gold are the women's national basketball team, who went undefeated throughout the games before capping up their impressive showing by thrashing Singapore 86-39 in the final.
What an amazing journey it has been for the women's national basketball team and the entire program. And today, some of the players, along with Coach Julie Wong, are joining us to talk about their experience in Cambodia. So without any further ado, let's welcome Coach Julie. We have with us as well Priscilla Annabelle Karen, Kimberly Pierre-Louis, and Clarita Antonio. Good morning, ladies.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
By the way.
Yes, big congratulations. So, I mean, congratulations on the women's national basketball team after securing gold for the first time in SEA Games history. How do you feel? Who wants to start first?
Maybe I start
Yeah,
first.
go on.
Yeah, we very happy because this is our first time to get gold medal for the women's basketball team. And we grateful, we thankful because we already we start early for the training.
Yes.
To need this, we get gold finally this year.
Finally, indeed, that's an understatement.
Still, not believe oh my God, we got it.
What about you?
It still feels so surreal because it's of course everybody's dream. We get to this point. It's not an easy work, but we get the works done.
Okay, let's actually talk about that a little bit. In fact, if you look at the final results and the score lines, it seemed that there was a couple of close games in the beginning. There was a 5-point victory in your first game. It was actually just a 1-point victory over Thailand. And things seemed to, like the score line itself started to get a little bit more exaggerated until you guys more than doubled the score against Singapore. Anyone can answer this, by the way. What was that journey like? Was it part of discovering that you guys, clicked a little more throughout the tournament and you guys did get a little bit better? Or was it the competition? Did you face tougher competition in the beginning? What was it like?
Yeah, I definitely say that we definitely had the hardest pool of any other team.
Right.
We started off playing the toughest teams right off the bat.
Okay.
Especially having some of our star players playing at 3-on-3 competition right before then. So it
fatigue was possibly
fatigue. Also just getting warmed up, getting acclimated to the climate, to the court, to the team. So I mean, we just need a little warm up, but we got
a couple of those games were just warm up on the way to the gold medal, right?
Yes, exactly. And of course, training is very important. Physical training is very important. But sometimes when your body is absolutely tired, I mean, you get impacted mentally as well. So how do you manage to, just keep at it? Just know that, it's like, oh, it's over there. Yes, we're tired, but we're just going to keep ourselves motivated. How do you guys do that? Coach, maybe? I mean, how do you keep your team motivated?
Especially in Cambodia, the weather is really hot.
So, hotter than Jakarta?
Yeah.
Really? I've never been.
We always push them to ice bath after that, and the nutrition and the rest. They need to rest more because we play 6 in a row. So that's really important for us.
Rest and recovery in between.
Also, we have a great training staff that are with us from from 7 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. at night. They're with us the whole time, making sure that we have all the drinks that we need. They're giving us massages, treatment. So big props to them and shout out to them for sure.
Sometimes forget there's an entire team at work, not just the ones on the court.
True.
So let's talk a little bit about previous achievements. So we do know the women's basketball program had achieved silver in the past, 3 occasions, most recently the previous year in Vietnam. So what was it that put you guys over that edge? I mean, it is 1 medal difference, but what was the most significant change from a team perspective that we're able to push you guys over the top this time around?
Before, I mean, after pandemic, we don't have a league for the women's basketball. So yeah, we just have the first competition, SWBL,
Okay.
and that's the first our competition, Southeast Asia, and then we don't have like league, so we start early for the training camp, and yeah, for the class.
Because it's like a long-term training camp, so we get to build our chemistry better, and we get to work with the same coach for like almost 2 years. So
Consistency.
it helps us, yeah.
So you're just running it back and
Yeah.
just being better this time around.
And speaking of coach, during the SEA Games preparations, all those of you were assisted by experienced coaches like Chris Matthews as well, or lethal shooter and Blair O'Donovan. So what kind of training material did they give you? Did they share with you?
I think it's really good for us because when Coach Blair coming, she teach us about the nutrition, the vitamin, everything about the food. So I think the player really get like how to recovering. So I think it's really good for us.
Like not just, I guess a lot of people focus, when they watch sports, a lot of people think it's just all about performance on the court. They don't think about rest and recovery,
No,
and
I actually
nutrition,
didn't
and all
think of
those
that.
other
Yeah,
things as well.
exactly.
They play big factors. What about lethal shooter? I'm a big lethal shooter fan. I follow him on Instagram, and then I suddenly see that he's helping our women's national team. And this guy posts amazing content. Like, he can hit a shot from anywhere. How integral was him in improving your shot making as a team?
Coach Chris is a really good shooter too.
Yeah.
So he's teaching us like the tips and the techniques, which one is better for consistency and balance.
Okay.
And he always remind us that we should stay in the moment, because some of us we used to do shooting and we just run back like Steph Curry maybe. So like he always reminds us to stay in the moment, stay in the place with a good form shooting.
Okay. So, obviously it's paid dividends as well. Let's talk about naturalizing, your naturalization into the Indonesian squad. Can you tell, this happened in 2018 or 19?
2019. Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the process, the thought process behind making this decision and this sort of commitment?
So at that point in time in my career, I had already played 5 years professionally. I'd been playing in Germany for 3 years, so I was kind of like going into that summer like I kind of want to do something new, and I had some offers from like different teams, and then this very unique offer from Indonesia, and
What was the unique offer at the time?
To
That
play
made you
for the-
move like from
Yeah.
hello Germany to like to Indonesia.
Well, like it was like it's Indonesia, you know, it's just very different from like the usual European offers that you get. And so I was like, you know what, I asked my coach about it, and he was like, yeah, wait a little bit, pray on it, you know, ask God what he thinks. And I just kind of sat with it like for a couple of months, and finally it was just kind of staying in my mind and in my heart, like you should go. And so I decided to take it, you know, and I think God really guided my hand, and I'm very happy with my decision. You know, I got to meet like all these great people, and I'm very excited and happy to be part of this team.
And by the way, Canadians tend to adapt very easily to Indonesian
Like you mean.
perspective. So I want to talk about, from your teammates and your coach's perspective, were there any challenges in integrating Kim into the national squad? Because obviously there's different playing styles around the world, and we have our own particular basketball style and players as well. Was there any challenges or difficulties integrating naturalized players into our national squad?
I think it's really not difficult to Kim because she played for French league. So we just before Kim coming to Indonesia, we just built our local players, the basic. So when Kim come, we just built the chemistry.
Okay, and she's already really good anyway, right? So I want to talk about the local players for a second as well. I've heard a lot of chatter lately, especially now that the women's basketball team has brought home the gold. It shines a huge spotlight on the women's basketball program. In your opinions, and please, I want to hear a little bit from each of you, what do you think needs to be done next for the women's national basketball program in order for us to either preserve this sort of level of play or perhaps even extend it and get even better, and perhaps for the future of the program? Perhaps you guys can start as local players. You've been playing on the national squad.
Maybe for me, it's just like the consistency of the development. Like there's so many young players, and we have played for the national team too. So we should like still doing the training camp each year. Like consistency is like the key, I think.
And find new talent,
Yeah.
I suppose,
Yeah.
right? And what do you think? I mean, you've been here now a few years. You've seen the development of the women's national program. What else do you think needs to be done?
I think she kind of, put a good point out. Just consistency and development. I think we need more programs starting from the youth level, and I'd just like to see more camps. Definitely more youth development, and also just confidence. Just knowing that like you can. And that just because you're from Indonesia, you're not known for like being this big basketball power. Doesn't mean that you can't play at that high level.
That hardware around your necks will help build that confidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's true. Actually, I mean, it's like you have a point there, Kim, because I think probably women's basketball hasn't, or well, hopefully soon, have more attention from the government, because I think little girls, it doesn't come in.
I was saying this to Coach before our segment.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, yes, I remember playing basketball in high school, but I was mostly on the bench because I don't think I was very sporty, but I saw my female friends really into it, but it never sort of goes like, yeah, I'm going to be a professional player one day. So how do we change this? I mean, it's like, you guys probably, like, in your free time, if there is free time, go to school and inspire girls, in school that, hey, you can be like us, and we need more of you right now. We need to get serious, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I in the like outside after this, like so many see finally the women's basketball team, and we can't say anything about the government or the other. We just like prove this so they can see us, and then maybe I hope for the next like women's basketball team that the same like the boys right now, because like the boys right now special treatment. So I hope the basketball.
Yeah, a lot of people are actually saying like even with this infrastructure and support right now, they've already achieved a gold medal. Can you imagine if we add more support as well and help along the way? Now I'm sure you're still in celebratory and enjoyment mode, but you got to look ahead to the next thing, which is the Asian Games. That's coming up next for you guys. What sort of preparations are you guys planning? Because you probably now have a target on your back because you're the gold medalists. So it might not be as easy, or opponents might not overlook us as much as they did before. So what's the strategy heading into the Asian Games? Perhaps start with Coach first.
Actually, we still not talk about this because still the champion moment.
Yes.
So, we're just waiting for announcement from federation.
Okay.
But of course, we will have a preparation before Asian Games. But we're still waiting for the federation.
Okay, looking forward to it. Are you guys? Are there any teams that you guys currently remember from facing in the SEA Games who is the least? The team that you would least like to meet, or least looking forward to meet in the Asian Games or any Asian competition coming up? Would it be Thailand? Would it be safe to say Thailand?
Oh, I think we'd love to face any Southeast Asian team.
That's what I want to hear.
Winner's mentality.
Would they be their toughest competition, though, or would it be?
No, like the toughest is definitely China, Japan, Korea. Those are like the top dogs in Asia.
All right. Well, that's the next step, isn't it, guys? So thank you so much once again for this achievement. We were all here, always reporting on the news, and we're so proud that you guys were able to accomplish what you did. And we hope for continued success for the women's national basketball program as well, and hope you guys can achieve more of those.
Yes, absolutely.
Amen
to that, indeed. A loud amen to that. All right, we're out for another short break. In the meantime, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts if you haven't already, because we're on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube @CToday News. Stay tuned.